but he just kind of banged it up. I have a saying. I have a saying. You can use it, but don't abuse it. And you know, trailer's gonna get used. It's a piece of equipment. All right, good morning. It's Monday morning. We're I don't know, somewhere in the middle of New Mexico on Highway 54. We stopped real quick. That's south. The road tracks there. Pretty sunrise this morning. Not too much traffic on this road this morning. Let's go check out our Dorsey trailer. Today's video sponsored by Dorsey. So we left Louisville Saturday morning, and we've been hitting it pretty good. So truck's doing good. Oh, I do have my mud flap on the driver's side. The bolts came out and it was all hanging down. I got it. Here's the bracket for it right here. And then there's the mud flap right there. It's all dirty. My power steering thing's still leaking. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and replace it. The actual power steering pump's not very expensive. It's like $200-300. So, and it looks like it's only a couple bolts holding it on there. So I think I can do it. So, but it's making a mess, and I just don't like that. The only sad part is this pull-off. Look at all that trash. But look up over the trash. It's a pretty scenery out here. Got some cows out there. Pretty good. Other than that, truck's doing good. Bailey's doing good. Oh. See that mile marker right there? Let me walk a little bit closer so you can see it. So it's 130. So we're in New Mexico on 54. So we got 130 miles to the New Mexico Texas state line on Highway 54, and from right here where we're at, we got 160 miles to deliver once we get. So we got 30 miles once we get into Texas. But the mile markers, they let's see if I get this right. From north to south, they count down. From east to west, they count down. So that way you kind of get an idea where you're going. And then, did you know that even interstates run east and west, odd interstates run north and south? And see, what else is it? Oh, like say you have Interstate 255. The 2, because it's even, means that it'll run back into I-55. Say, for example, you have 355. The 3 means that it will not run back into 55. If it's an odd number, it does not go back to the interstate it came from. A little interstate knowledge. All right, one final view of this beautiful sunrise this morning. All right, let's get going. we made it over here to El Paso to deliver our stuff. So this stuff is going to a, it's like a border crossing company. So this metal is going over to Mexico. And then they'll go down, it'll go to Mexico, they'll make whatever, and then bring it back. So I'll drop it off here, and then a truck from Mexico will come up, pick it up, and take it into Mexico. So try to stay out of the way as best as I can, you know? Alright, I need to go check in. I did book another load out of Carlsbad going over to Phoenix. So I am going to go get that load. But I'll tell you more about that in a bit. Alright, talk to you in a bit. I went and checked in. They want me to pull up there where all the trucks are backing up and untarred. Alright, let's do it before somebody else comes in here. Off the truck. Alright, we are almost at the Petro in El Paso, Texas. The crazy Petro. I make a point not to come here. I haven't been here in a couple of years.
The quarter mile, turn right.
It's kind of a madhouse. Used to be a little rough. I don't know if they cleaned it up or not. Used to be a little rough here. But I want to fill up fuel. There is a...
Take the next right, then turn right.
There is a... whatchamacallit? Pilot up in Lordsburg. But I looked at the fuel price and it was a little high. Used to be, you would come here.
200 feet, turn right onto Horizon Boulevard.
Alright. You'd come here and they'd be yelling on the CB. You used to be able to get a, you could take like a day trip down to Juarez. There was like a van that would take you down to Juarez and they would show you a good time down in Juarez. I never did it. But they'd be on the radio advertising you could go to Juarez, have fun. They'll bring you back. Guaranteed to be safe. Oh, actually probably not going to get much fuel. I don't even know if we'll get 50 gallons. I only went 280 miles, but I want to make sure I have plenty of fuel for running around in the woods up there. And then I'm going to call and see what they want me to do. All right. Talk to you in a bit. All right. I've been here about an hour. I managed to squeeze 60 gallons into the truck, so I got a shower. I just got back from the shower. There's Bailey. She's ready. She was taking a nap while I was in the shower. We'll go outside here. They said they didn't want this 4x4, so I kept them. I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll keep them. We'll go ahead and raise the axle up on our Dorsey trailer here before I do that. So my trailer got a little battle wound today. I don't think he meant it. He was a little careless, but I don't think he meant it. He hit the box right there with the metal when he was unloading it. So, you know, things happen. It's not worth getting all bent out of shape. Now, if he would have destroyed the box, I would have been really good. But he just kind of banged it up. I have a saying, you can use it, but don't abuse it. And, you know, trailer's gonna get used. It's a piece of equipment. It's gonna get some battle scars here and there, but just don't abuse it. All right, we're gonna raise our lift axle here, pull it out, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna fill those airbags up right there, which is gonna cause the axle to push the axle up. So it's gonna raise and then push the axle up. And get it off the ground. You can see it slowly coming up. I have people ask me about the fuel mileage on the difference. I don't know. I think it does help. I don't really watch it. What I do know though is those tires have a lot more tread on them than these, which means I've been running around with that axle up a lot. But the rear axles on the trailer, they get used up. You know, with that dump valve, it kind of slides around. I've had people ask me about the dump valve, and I haven't talked about it in a while, so I probably need to go outside when it's quieter and discuss the dump valve again. We got 160 miles. It's a pretty drive. Highway 62 up to Carlsbad, New Mexico. It is a pretty drive. So we'll get a little bit of driver's footage. Hopefully the sun's not in the camera. But so anyway, let's get out of here. So next thing you should see, I'm not gonna film driving through El Paso and all that MMS. I'll start filming when we get to the pretty parts of the drive. Like I said, we got 160 miles to go, and some of it is really pretty. So that's what you'll be seeing right now. Almost in Carlsbad. I forgot about these things here. The Carlsbad National Park Caverns, the Carlsbad Caverns. I'll come over here and let you guys read this sign here. Caverns contain over 21 miles of explored corridors. Caverns became a national monument in 1923, national park in 1930, and World Heritage property in 1995. Where I live in Benson, we have Karchner Caverns, which, man, I want to say maybe 20 years ago, they discovered the caverns. It's kind of new, but give you a shot where we came from. It's pretty out here. If you like the desert, I like the desert. Trailer's doing good. You can see the axles up. So from right here, we got about 20 minutes to where I'm going to go hide out until we get loaded. So I'll see you when we get there.